Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let's say thanks to Allah who has given us to train in this video. Salam and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought from the brightness to lightness, from Integreted to Islamic. Honorable Mr. Khalid Pesantren, Honorable Mr. Helmi, Honorable Miss Honorable all teachers in this classroom. Okay, I stand here. I want to show you my paper under the title "The Motivation of Parents to Choose Islamic Boarding School as Moral Education at Almuslim Integrated Boarding School." In the chapter 1, I got the background of the research. Humans really need education in their life. Education is an effort so that humans can develop their own achievement towards the learning process. The family is the first educational institution. Education in the family always influences character and personality. The parents who want their children to be pious children and have relation between good and bad things, can keep himself from the negative thing. Then the motivation of parents is very support for the success of the child. The next is definition of key terms. The first is what is the effect of the education in boarding school. The second, what is the course of the education in boarding school. The third is how the role of parents in boarding school education. The fourth is what is the motivation of the parents to choose boarding school as an education institution. Okay, now is the purpose of research. The first is to find out the definition of education in boarding school. The second is to find out the purpose of moral education in boarding school. The third is to find out the message of parents in boarding school education. The last is to find out the motivation of parents to choose Islamic boarding school as a child education institution. Okay, now enter to chapter 2. A. The definition of the Islamic boarding school. The first, understanding the boarding school by expert. According to Dovir, Islamic boarding school is a traditional Islamic educational institute for studying, understanding, living, and practice Islamic teaching by emphasizing the importance of religious, moral, and daily behavior. The second, understanding of parents and family. A. Parents. Parents are people who give birth to us into the world and give us love. And family is a group of people that consists of the father, mother, and his children. The third is parental motivation. A motivational benefit. First, the function of motivation is encouraging behalf of that. Without motivation, there will be no action such as learning. The second, motivation serves acquired. The third, motivation serves as driving force. B. Strategies to general motivation. Strategies like if the children can make something good, we must give the present, and if he make the wrong, we must give the punishment. The form of education in Islamic boarding school. Islamic boarding school learning methods are divided into two. The first is traditional Islamic boarding school. Traditional Islamic boarding school is just focus on the kitab like kitab kuning or fiqh or hadith. The second is modern Islamic boarding school. If the modern Islamic boarding school focus on the school lesson and language. The value of learning education in Islamic boarding school. Islamic boarding school have an extraordinary experience in fostering and developing community character. Islamic boarding schools are specific educational institutions such as faith and loyalty to Allah, useful development of science, community service. Benefit of studying in Islam boarding school. The first, benefit of studying in Islam boarding school. The second, instill religious value. The third is educating independent. And the fourth, teach simple life. A. Analysis and processing of student motivation data. Okay, in this title, I made the research to the student parents in Al-Muslim Integrated Boarding School. I give the questionnaire to the student parents. The answer is the first, the motivation of the student parents to choose the Al-Muslim Integrated Boarding School as a means of children's education. 10 respondents or student parents expect a deeper inclusion of religious values. Two other considered that the quality of education in boarding school was better than non-Islamic boarding school. The second, I'm to determine the influence on the student after taking boarding school education. All responding answered very happy. 5 other answered that their children were disciplined and independent. The third, the result of data on the response of parents after sending their children to boarding school. All respondents answered very happy. The fourth, change in the children's attitude after taking education in Al-Muslim Integrated Boarding School. 9 out of 10 respondents state that memorizing the Al-Quran had insert. The other 5 answered that the children were more disciplined. Chapter 3. Conclusion. Islamic boarding school is one of the institutions that have success in instilling the values of the honesty, simplicity, independence, the spirit of mutual comprehension, cohesion, and sincerity, which are important for the young generation as provision for facing problems in the future. Therefore, it is important to have a learning model in boarding school that is imitated by state school, which motivation parents send to school the Al-Muslim Islamic Integrated boarding school because parents want their children to be disciplined, independent, religious, be pray for the parents when they dead. Suggestion. It is better if science and science character must be balanced so that the young generation does not only know about theory but also about the social environment that surrounds them. Therefore, it needs special attention to character education or good moral that will be used and will not be considered as a smart person. I think in here, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, nice explanation. The motivation of parents to choose Islamic boarding school as moral education and Muslim Islamic boarding school. So, I want to try to connect between motivation, parent motivation, and then moral education. It means you choose the first here the motivation of parents. It means parent motivation to choose Islamic boarding school as moral education. So, please tell me the moral education side of Islamic boarding school, especially because you choose here a Muslim Islamic Integrated boarding school. So I want to ask about a Muslim Islamic Integrated boarding school. So about moral education, I will ask you as a student, what kind of moral education that you got already since 5 or 6 years in this boarding school? Attitude. Okay, good attitude. It's about attitude. How does this boarding school teach you about the attitude?
If you are the teacher is
Yeah, if you did mistake,
teacher teach me be a good
yeah,
person.
try to guide you. Yeah, I mean teach the teacher teach good thing to change that character, right? It means the teacher guides you to the straight path of the straight path.
Okay. Your title is The Motivation of Parents to Choose Islamic Boarding School as Moral Education at Islamic and Muslim Integrated Boarding School. Motivation of Parents. Based on your research, what is the unique of Al-Muslim Integrated Boarding School to make the parent choose us? Because especially in Aceh, we have many modern boarding schools. Why the parent have to choose us? What is the unique of us?
Because the language and the memorize Al-Quran.
Any other?
Discipline, sir.
Discipline. Okay.
Sure.
Alright, next question. What is the difference between modern Islamic boarding school and traditional boarding school?
If traditional, he just focus on the like religion, like kitab, the hadith, fikih. If the modern, we study about all lesson and language.
Lesson, language, is no religion.
And we study more than
Why do you choose the motivation of parents to enter the Muslim, to make a parent? Why do you choose this?
because Muslim is my school.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, you want to know your parent motivation. And now you know your parent motivation. They send you to this boarding school, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, enough.
Here, my present